This social dilemma documentary gave some great insight into the real motives behind social media. Before watching this documentary, I thought social media was a tool for our benefit. I thought it was there to better help us interact with the world around us. But after watching this documentary, I can see otherwise. These companies actually watch and track every single thing we do on social media so that they can use it to their advantage. They even go so far as to create AI models that can predict our next actions. This way, they better target our newsfeed and advertisements to get us to buy their products, even if that includes false information and false news. These companies are competing to get the most of our attention. That's why they collect our data and create algorithms to get us addicted and manipulate our brains. This documentary exposes the amount of power social media has over us, and not just us individually, but also us as a society, because fake news and conspiracy theories bloom on these platforms, and it creates a concern for our near future. Tim Kendall mentioned that his biggest concern in the shortest time horizon is civil war. I certainly won't be surprised because I already see an increasing divide in our society and false news being spread like wildfires. And as a result, people are resorting to violence as shown in this documentary. While company leaders did claim to have good intentions at the start, many problems have resulted because of social media. For example, the like button. In this documentary, it explains that the like button was originally intended to spread positivity, but now it's become a problem that if someone doesn't get the amount of like buttons they are seeking, it causes them high self-esteem issues. Social media has led to high rates of anxiety, depression, and even suicide. People are now even wanting to get surgeries to get their faces to look like what you see on Snapchat. This is because they're seeking approval in such a large setting where the standards of beauty have become highly unrealistic. Overall, I enjoyed watching this documentary as I think it really exposes the dangers of social media. These companies portray their apps as if it's a tool for our benefit, and when in hindsight, it's to benefit them. In fact, they could care less about us because their goal is to get us addicted to their app and to get us to buy their products. So I think this documentary did a great job in exposing the problem of social media. I do think it did fail to show some possible steps or solutions we can take to head in the right direction. Although Tristan Harris did mention it will need to take collective will. But after watching this documentary, I think the next steps to take to reverse the amount of power social media has over us is to first limit our social media time. This way we don't get addicted, and if that means turning off your notifications, then I think we need to turn off our notifications. Second, we need to fact check our news so that we don't start wars over nothing and over conspiracy theories. Third, I think we need to be careful about what we post because it's all being tracked and monitored. And lastly, I think we need to not fall prey to the algorithm recommendations. Of course, this is easier said than done, but like this documentary mentions, we are in an existential crisis, and I think it's necessary if we want to reverse the direction we're headed.